I'm about to give y'all a story time. I'm going to tell y'all something that I've never told anybody else. Now, this has to do with Jay-Z and this whole little, situation that he's got with this 13-year-old girl. I believe he did it. I believe that him and Diddy, yes, I believe they had their way with her. But I want to know who the woman is that was sitting there watching it all go down. Was it Beyonce? Was it J-Lo? Who y'all think it was? Let me know down in the comments. This happens so much, and I think a lot of women don't come forward about it because they feel as though, number one, they won't be believed, and number two, because they just feel like it wasn't nothing. A lot of times you don't even remember what happened. So I was 13 years old. I was a candy striper. I worked at this hospital, and it was for the summertime. So after the summertime was over, they took us on this trip to Orlando, and, we went to Universal Studios. And so it was me and this other girl. She was 13 as well. I do not remember her name. Me and her, both of us were both green. Like, we didn't know anything about hip hop or SEX, any of that. We were both green. And that weekend, I remember it was like a convention. So they had like R. Kelly was there, Aaliyah was there, Jay-Z was there. Because I remember that this was around the time that R. Kelly and Aaliyah were supposed to be together. They were supposed to be married or something like that. That was when this all happened. So we were staying in the hotel. And I'm not exactly sure how we ran into these guys, but we ran into some guys in the hallway. I don't remember what. I just remember them wanting to come back to the room. So we let them come back to the room. I think we thought we were just going to have fun. They told us we were just going to have a little party, drink a little bit, eat a little bit. That's it. They ain't feed us, but they did bring some drinks. And they brought the drinks that they brought. It was supposed to be like beer. I mean, mind you, I'm 13, so I've never drunk before. And so whatever they gave us was in a beer bottle. All I remember is me and that girl laying in the bed together, side by side, and those two guys going from side to side, both, from one to the other. Looking back, it's like I can remember looking at her, and she looked at like she was just like she just had this blank stare on her face, just kind of looking at me, and I'm looking at her the same way. So I still don't even know if we were, drugged or what, but we don't remember much. At least I know I don't. It was the singing group called Das EFX. I know y'all remember that group. You wanna flex? Some Das EFX. You wanna flex? Some Das EFX. It was them. The guys that used to wear the little, safety pins on the edge of their locks. I remember afterwards they gave us stuff. Like they gave us CDs. They gave us a bunch of shirts and just little stuff, which I left most of it there. And the stuff that I did take home, I gave to my brother. So, it just wasn't none. I guess I just didn't remember much. That's the thing. And I remember we told them our age. I don't remember how they were, but they knew that we were only 13. Because when they were giving us the drinks, we were like, we're not even old enough to drink. So this kind of stuff does happen. And it happens to just regular, ordinary females. And that's why people are just coming out of the woodworks. Because when you got money involved, yeah. But I believe this situation, I think it's going to be like the Diddy situation where one situation comes out and then everything else is going to follow. And it's just going to be a bunch of accusations piled up. And Jay-Z, you only got so much money. You can only hush up so many people, And I've always worried about Beyonce because I remember there was a time when they were saying that Jay-Z was selling Beyonce to other men because other men want to have, who doesn't want to have sex with Beyonce, right? So they would pay him to do that. And it would not surprise me if when Blue Ivy gets a little older, if she comes out with a tell-all book and we learn even more about that family. And I am still stuck on the fact that we never see the boy, the son that they have. We never see him. Where is he? Why don't they ever show him? I mean, we see all the girls, but we never see the boy. That's strange to me. And I wonder, is he still with us? But I'm going to get off this internet. I think I done said too much. I've never told anybody this before, so yeah.